Oh! Hi everyone, I'm going to react to My Hero Academia Season 7 Episode 17. Hopes. Last episode, oh my goodness, so many, I feel like, shocking comebacks basically, because you had La Brava and gentle criminal coming back, and then you have Nagant at the end there, which I thought Nagant died, but I guess she didn't, and it's like, yeah, so that was exciting. So before we get into this episode, if you guys want my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
They're probably gonna go back to show us how that happened after Kurogiri's appearance. Excuse me. That doesn't matter. Aww, Izuku. Izuku. See, he motivated her, and he motivated Gentle Giant. And Sister Brava would do anything that Gentle Giant want to do. Where are you going? Wait, where is he taking him? Where am I taking water? Can you take water? I don't know where he can go with him that he won't be able to use his decay to kill people, to destroy things. So that's why I'm like water, because I haven't seen him deal with water, like decaying water. Although I feel like, I don't know. No, Lady Nagant.
Shimura, オールマイトとのつながりを使った嫌がらせだ。俺の憎しみを取り込んで、ワン・フォー・オールを手に入れようとした。
The music playing in the background, isn't it something called something sonata or whatever?
でもね、先生。俺はそれが嫌だったから。核は心の奥底に隠した。核は内側から自身を取り戻していった。俺が歩んできた童貞を。
And are you about to, like, emerge yourself? Wait, is Shirakumo? Shirakumo! Shirakumo! Man, I'm liking this. He's breaking away from him. Everything connected to the house. Meaning what? Just know everything connected to the house. Everything connected to the house. It's falling? Oh, he knows. He for sure knows. Are you waiting for a Claymore? No. Oh. They're not going away.
僕らがプロデュースしなきゃいけなかった。あの日こそヒーローと社会をつなぎ止めなきゃいけなかった。できなかった。それが遊泳か。私は何というところに侵入しようとしていたんだ。
Yay! La Brava.
携帯がフランクになった。いや、操作が効かないぞ。
Yep. Which is? Oh, is he she broadcasting? Oh. How? Oh, because, yeah. You protecting Shirakumo? Protect your people? Do your thing. Did Shirakumo just protected them? Oh yeah. Gentle criminal. Hakuset. Are we going to you? Mm-hmm. I never know the pussycats' names.
役目を終えたこの僕の因子を取り込ませれば、僕の領域が増して戸村に蓋ができる。僕の物語なのさ。シガラキのとこには行かせない。これは俺たちの。
The sadness parade is gonna stop you, right?
そのさらに向こうの笑っちまうくらい明るい。
What is that? What is that?
遊泳からの避難民受け入れ先として専守防衛の任を任されておりましたが、試験開始と風は吹くもんじゃなくて吹かせるもんすよ。溺れはしない。それこそ奴の思うツボだからだ。父が看守として守ってきたものを私はただつなぐ。手遅れになる前にトガを封じつつ遠距離攻撃を全てオールホワイ。命助けられました。いや、我々が要請する前に彼らが動いてくれていた。オールフォーワンを止めてくれ。
Whoosh.
本体に触れることで奪う。そうか。止まってる。攻撃し続けろ。この後に及んでまだどうにかなると思っている。
What the?
僕のゴールデンエイジを知らぬからだ。物心がつく頃にオールマイトが台頭し始めた猜疑と怨嗟、搾取と差別にまみれた黄金の闇を。その辺は近現代史でちゃんとやってるんだ。俺は親友の轟とその父親エンデマを見て。風の牢に攻撃を乗せて奪って。
No. No.
俺の個性は恐怖
空の時ほど強くなるさ。あんたの古い栄光よりエヴァさん、進展ならありますよ。ここにあったんだ。
嫌な目だ。僕を見ていない。失ってはいるのだ。薪をくべるがごとく継ぎ足されていく。もういい。君たちの息づくこの感覚。
Wait, is he here to take him away?
闇にもいろんな味がある。
お前が生んだドブのような味の闇なら
みんなでもう食っちまった。
I thought it was Kurogiri for 1 second.
光を遮ったことで力の持続時間が伸びる。
Wow.
俺がホークスたちのサポートに選ばれた理由だ。ダークシャドウ全開砲。ブラックアンクバルドル。
Okay. I'm like, I was about to stop this, but then I looked, it's like, I feel like there's an after credit. What the heck? What the heck? I don't know. Someone said me, I'm like, did Tokoyami just like defeated All For One? But then someone said me, I'm like, he's about to steal his quirk or something. I would love to think that they did like major damage to All For One, but the guy's crafty, so it's like I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. A few minutes earlier. Okay.
あの瞬間、事態はまだ最高ではないことに、そして事態はまだ最悪ではないことに。
初手でオール・フォー・ワンやダベに変身したり2倍で出されていたら終わってた。でもそうはならなかった。こちゃんの変身は好きな人の個性しか使えない。剣が乗ってしまうようになっているのなら、卑弥呼ちゃんの好きが死柄木たちには当てはまらなくて使えないのかも。
Ah.
秒後に条件が覆ってもおかしくないわ。そうならないためにも早く本物を見つけないと。なんでトムラ君もトウヤ君も好きなのに、チン君やお茶子ちゃんみたいに個性が出せない。大好きなのに好きになれるはずなのに。ヒーローは攻める。
Because you don't want to annihilate the heroes?
なんで私はチン君になれないの。
Nah, we don't want no previous. After the episode was ended, I went back and rewatched that scene with the after credit scene with you know, when Sue was like, okay, they were like a few minutes early. What the heck just happened? Okay, I was in the middle of talking and then I heard something. And I'm like, what was that? And then I checked. And then the camera just like, the feed just like cut off. I'm like, I don't know why. I didn't do anything different. But it just, I don't know. So I had to sort of like restart the recording and stuff. Hopefully there won't be any more problems going forward. So what was that? Yeah, I was saying that after the episode ended, I rewatched the credit scenes. I felt like as I was reading it, I wasn't fully focused or something, like I wasn't getting it. So seems like a few minutes earlier, when Toga showed up with the Sadness parade and everything, and All For One was acting like, hey, the tides have turned, that both him and the Hawks were like, okay, this is not like the best situation. It's not the worst either. And then they go to Sue, which the fact that she was able to like calmly also assess the situation, I couldn't help but be reminded of last episode when Toga saved her from the Nomu attack. And well, before she saved her, she was talking about when she was bringing up the vial and about to drink it, and Sue went on the attack and destroyed the fake one. And she was like, she basically commented on how Sue is this sort of like calm and logical thinker and stuff like that. So when Sue in this after credit was also like thinking calmly and all of that and reasoning out everything, and I'm like, oh, I couldn't help but be reminded of Toga sort of like praising her last episode. So Sue is like, okay, this is not the worst thing, because with Jin's quirk, twice quirk, if he becomes you, he can use your quirk. But in Toga's case, she can transform. If she has your blood, she can transform. But if she doesn't like you, she cannot use your quirk, So it's like she likes Uraraka. That's why she was able to use her quirk. She likes Jin. That's why she's able to use his quirk, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, because at the end there, he said, and I wrote it down. He said, why can't I become Jin? So I was confused when she said that. Why can't I become Jin? Like, you're Jin. You're doing the Sadness Parade. So I'm like, why is she saying that? And since Jin can use other people's quirks, can become other people basically. And in her particular case, she became Jin, but she can't become, she can become other people, but she can't use their quirks, So I'm like, I don't know. I guess that last question that she asked herself, why can't I become Jin, was confusing to me, because she is Jin. I guess why can't she become him completely? Right? Because if she was completely like Jin, then she should be able to do everything that Jin does, which is basically duplicate other people's quirks and all of that. So I don't know. But then she was just asking herself, like, I love the other two too, right? I love Dabi, I love Shigaraki. So why can't I use their quirks? I think she said I love them, but do I like them or something or other like that? I don't know. And then as she's like sort of like thinking about all these things, they keep sort of like cutting to the clones, or saying that I need to destroy the heroes and all of that. And then I'm asking myself, is the reason why she can't, or she doesn't love, or she doesn't like Tomura and Dabi, because they want to destroy, even though she's saying that I want to annihilate the heroes, like deep down inside herself, she doesn't really want to do that. Because like I said last episode, if you really want to destroy the heroes, Sue is a hero, so why did you protect her? Uraraka is a hero, but you still like her, So maybe the fact that Tomura and Dabi have this hatred, this deep-seated hatred, that they want to kill everybody, they want to destroy everybody, but she doesn't. I feel like she does not. That's how I see it. I feel like she does not. So maybe that's why she's not able to copy, produce their quirks. Because if she's able to do that, then like it's over for everybody. Okay, it's like over. If she's able to transform into All For One, and transform into Tomura, and transform into Dabi, and was able to use their quirks, like that is it. At one point during the after credit scene, I saw Tomura was there and was about to use decay, but then one of the pussycat made the ground sort of like muddy and stuff, and then Tomura disappeared. It took me a second to realize that it was Toga doubling up as Tomura and trying to use his quirk. Like, it took me a second before I could get that. Like, I didn't get it the first time I watched it. I'm like, what is he doing there? And then it was after I started rewatching it, then I'm like, oh, that was Toga trying to, use decay and everything. But yeah, so it's not working. I hope. Somehow I don't think it's gonna happen, but I hope she doesn't, I hope she's not able to use the quirks like at all. Or maybe she realizes that she doesn't really want to kill the heroes and then takes a turn and doesn't, not that she becomes a hero or anything, but like she doesn't help Debbie and the others. I don't know. I guess we'll see how that situation is going to play out. Now, last episode, they ended with Nagant. And I'm like, yay, she's alive. And they started this episode with her as well. Like, she was in the hospital. And then, things started going haywire. And she got out of the bed. And she's like, she wants to help. And then they showed the man with the magnet or something. I forgot his hero name. He showed up. And he's like, okay, if you're doing this because of Izuku, then I'm gonna give you this device that basically is gonna tell you where all the info about the enemy's positions and the hero's positions, how things are going and all that, so you can find a way to help. And she did, while Tomura was about to decay, she shot her bullet, the one bullet that sliced through Tomura's one hand, and then she's like, keep going. And then she shot another one, and the other hand is gone. And then Izuku was able to take advantage of that, and then he took Tomura away. And I'm like, where is he bringing him? Oh my goodness! I'm like, is he going on the water or something? But he just brought him to basically like everything is a rubble over there. So even if he was to decay stuff, I hope there's no one in the vicinity. I don't think there should be anyone in the vicinity of where he and Shigaraki are. So I think even if he tries to decay stuff, that's gonna be okay because there's no one around. So that's good. Meanwhile, you had Gentle Criminal trying to keep the coffin afloat, but his elasticity and whatnot, it was diminishing. And when he saw Deku go, he's like, Deku doesn't even know that he's there or something like that. I'm like, yeah, he knows. And he's like, I'm doing this and there's no camera around and whatnot. And then you see the business kids over there still filming, and he's trying to get them to go, but they're like, no, we're gonna film this, okay? Because that's what we can do to contribute to this whole situation. And he's like, okay. And then meanwhile, La Brava is there trying to pull, like, the fortress was falling, right? The coffin was falling, so she basically brought it back up so that La Brava, Gentle Criminal, doesn't have to use his quirk anymore. And after she did that, she also hacked into the business classes phones that they were using to film everything, and she's sort of like broadcasting everything that Gentle Criminal is doing to the whole world. So I'm like, oh. So after that, we go to who else? The battle that's happening. I think it's Gunga, whatever. Where All For One is. Hawks is trying to keep him there, not let him go. And then there was the one attack where I'm like, he looked like he took out Hawks, and I was so shocked. And Tokoyami was so shocked, and I'm like, what's going on? And then it turns out to be an illusion that was created by the students from the Shiketsu High School, the hero course, and they just like showed up out of I don't know where. Yeah, they showed up out of nowhere, and like, I'm like, I saw her, and then I saw Inasa with his wing, and then the third one. To tell you the truth, I don't quite remember what their quirks are, apart from Inasa, the wing. Like, I don't remember what Seiji and Kami. I feel like I don't remember the. If I remember correct, I think it was during the provisional exam that they were going. That's why we got introduced to that school, right? And then I feel like the Kami was sort of like took the appearance of Uraraka at one point or something or other. I don't know if she was using illusion or she just transformed herself. I don't know, but I know Toga did transform into Kami at one point, if I remember correctly. But like I forgot what her quirk was. I forgot what Seiji's quirk is. But it was so nice to see them, because I was asking myself, okay, you have all this sad man's parade, like all these gens running around, and I'm like, how are we gonna deal with this? And then they came in, like the school came in, the hero course came in, and then like just started attacking everybody, like trying to get rid of the clones and all that. But then Tsukauchi is like, guys, you need to focus on All For One, because All For One is trying to get to Shigaraki, okay? Because Shigaraki, I'll talk about it later. He's trying to get to Shigaraki. They don't want to let that happen. Okay, so they're like, guys, you need to stop him. We need to stop him right here. And the attack was happening. It was happening. And All For One is like, you guys, like, he's seen them try so hard to defeat him. And he's like, you guys don't know how I was during my golden age or whatever. And Inasa is like, I don't care. I've read this in the history books. During history class, I've learned all about this. I didn't know about you, but like right now, I just want to create the future that support my people and will create an amazing future for everybody that I'm supporting or something or other like that. Like he was being positive, and that's sort of like everybody is being positive. They want to defeat him, okay? So they're gonna do everything that they can, and as they were attacking him and all of that, he also sort of like went on the offense, and then at one point I think Hawks was Inasa's wind was swirling around and everything, and then Hawks also sort of like went on the attack, and then you see the blackish thing that showed up behind him. My first thought was Kurogiri, okay, because when Kurogiri showed up at the coffin in the sky, and then there was a point where there was this conflict inside Kurogiri, like, should I help Shigaraki or should Shirakumo was also like fighting inside of him. It's like, I want to help my friends. And then the Kurogiri used this quirk, and you see Aizawa and a person like fall into Kurogiri, and I'm like, wait, at first I thought, okay, it was Shirakumo, he was protecting them, but then somebody else mentioned the fact that it might be Kurogiri like that did something and just bringing them to All For One or something. I don't know, but that happened. So when this dark cover blackish thing showed up behind All For One, I'm thinking, oh, that was Kurogiri. When he left there, he went to All For One to try to bring All For One to Shigaraki so that he can, do whatever. So I'm like, Kurogiri, but no, it was Dark Shadow and Tokoyami, and they, because of the attack or whatever that's happening, there was this, like the sun is sort of blotted out. There's like a dark gray sky. Dabi's flame was sort of like is like diminished or something or other. So there was this condition that happened where his darkness can sort of like grow, and he just like showed up behind him like this giant dark shadow was speaking like, whoa, and then they just like punched him, and I'm like, yeah, it looks like, because when they went for the punch, All For One had sort of like put up this wall or something. That wall broke, and then they punched them. But then I'm still like as I was saying while the outro was playing, I'm like, did they actually? I mean, it looked like the punch had landed on him, but then even if the punch landed on him, that's direct contact between All For One and Tokoyami, right? So that means he can steal his quirk, right? So I'm like, I'm worried. I'm worried for him. Now, to go back to Shimura, he was having this debate, I guess, like he was talking about how he didn't like that All For One was trying to control him. So he sort of like protected that little boy inside of himself, that little thing inside of himself, because he didn't want. When Nagant shot at Tomura, and then All For One inside of him is like, you think you can become a hero or something after everything you've done or something or other like that. And first of all, while he was speaking like that, I'm like, Nagant cannot hear you. Okay, you are inside of Shigaraki right now. Nagant is all the way over there somewhere shooting at Shigaraki. How is you talking? Like, you talking in there, how is she supposed to hear you? Like, whatever. But the way he was basically talking, it's sort of like, I'm not about to say piss Shigaraki off, but like, it sort of reminded Shigaraki of how he will be using his emotions as well, his hatred as well for his family, whatever that happened to him, against him, to try to manipulate him and all of that. And he didn't, he sort of protected himself. And I'm like, the way he was speaking, I'm like, yes, he's sort of like breaking free of All For One's control and all of that. So I'm like, yes, break free. So that's what All For One doesn't want to let happen. That's why he's trying to get there, to sort of like, bring him back under control, I guess. But then our people out there trying to stop him, so hopefully they do stop him. And then you have Shigaraki that's like, I just want to be able to destroy everything connected to that house. And I'm asking myself, okay, what does that mean? Everything connected to that house. I mean, his father was being like an a-hole because his mom didn't spend enough time with them and was busy saving the world. And because of that, he didn't want Shigaraki to be idolizing heroes or wanting to become a hero, when he was mistreating him and everything. So is everything connected to the house, the hero society? I don't know, but he's trying to destroy other things. And Deku's like, no, I'm not gonna let you. But I still saw that little kid crying and all of that. So yeah, I don't know how those two are gonna be dealing with, because as of now, it seems like they're the only two people there. Deku and Shigaraki, they're there by themselves with nobody around. So I feel like even if he was to use decay, Deku can find a way to evade it. So we should be good over there. And then you have a gentle giant and the coffin in the sky over there. Now there's really no reason to be to be protecting the coffin in the sky, because it was supposed to be there to stop Shigaraki, and now Shigaraki is not there anymore. So I feel like they can break it down. And then the heroes there, everybody's that's there, Yaoruzu and all that, Kaminari, like they can go, I guess, join the battle, I guess. I don't know. I feel like there's really no reason to be there anymore. And then you have, everyone facing All For One, trying to stop them. Dabi, I don't know what, I know Dabi and Endeavor are supposed to be facing each other, but we didn't see anything of them this episode. And yeah. Then you have Toga there that's having this sort of like existential crisis that's going on. So I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but I'm looking forward to it. So thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, the link is gonna be in the pinned comment. So just click on it and check it out. And I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Et oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette, the Lancelot of the Revolutionary Set. I'm far just to say bonsoir to the king.